Taking responsibility for where you are is not about assigning blame or dwelling on regrets. It's about stepping into your power and owning your story. It's a recognition that while life may throw challenges and circumstances beyond your control, how you respond to them is entirely within your hands. The first step in taking responsibility is to stop playing the blame game. It's easy to point fingers at others, parents, society, friends, or circumstances for the things that went wrong. While external factors do influence our lives, focusing solely on them robs us of agency. Blame shifts the power from you to something or someone else, leaving you feeling helpless and stuck. When you take responsibility, you reclaim that power. You stop saying, "This happened to me," and start asking, "What can I do about it now?" This mindset shift requires humility and honesty. It means looking at your life and admitting where you might have made mistakes, where you could have acted differently, and where you fell short. This level of self-awareness can be uncomfortable, even painful, but it is also incredibly freeing. Accepting responsibility is not about beating yourself up, it's about acknowledging reality so that you can move forward with clarity and purpose. Taking responsibility also means accepting that your current circumstances are not the end of your story. They are merely a chapter, a reflection of past actions, habits, and choices. This is not a judgment of your worth or potential, but rather an invitation to change. If you don't like where you are, you have the power to choose differently. Your past does not define you, but your present decisions shape your future. Responsibility comes with a sense of empowerment. It allows you to take control of your narrative and realize that you are not a victim of life, but an active participant in its unfolding. For instance, if you're unhappy in your job, you can take steps to improve your skills, seek new opportunities, or even change careers. If relationships in your life are strained, you can evaluate your role in the conflicts and take steps toward reconciliation or setting healthy boundaries. This proactive approach shifts your focus from what you can't control to what you can. A significant part of taking responsibility is embracing the power of choice. Every day you make decisions, some big, some small, that influence the trajectory of your life. When you take responsibility, you become more intentional about these choices. You pause to consider, does this align with my values and goals? Is this bringing me closer to the life I want to live? This level of intentionality ensures that you're not just reacting to life, but actively shaping it. Responsibility is not synonymous with perfection. It's important to recognize that everyone makes mistakes, faces setbacks, and encounters failures. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you'll never falter. It means that when you do, you own it. You learn from the experience, make amends if necessary, and use it as a stepping stone for growth. Each mistake becomes a valuable lesson rather than a source of shame. There is immense strength in admitting when you are wrong. It takes courage to say, "I messed up," but in doing so, you open the door to growth and understanding. Blaming others or denying your role in a situation might provide temporary comfort, but it ultimately stunts your progress. True growth comes from looking inward, understanding your role, and making a conscious effort to do better. Responsibility also extends to how you manage your emotions and reactions. While you can't always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond. Anger, frustration, and sadness are natural human emotions, but letting them dictate your actions can lead to destructive outcomes. Taking responsibility means pausing in moments of emotional turmoil, reflecting on your feelings, and choosing a response that aligns with your values and goals. It's about mastering your emotions rather than being mastered by them. One of the most empowering aspects of taking responsibility is realizing that it allows you to break free from limiting beliefs. Many of us carry narratives like, "I'm not good enough, I always fail," or "this is just the way things are." These beliefs can become self-fulfilling prophecies if left unchecked. But when you take responsibility, you challenge these narratives. You begin to see that your limitations are not fixed, they are often perceptions that can be changed through effort and determination. Taking responsibility also means celebrating your wins. It's not just about owning your mistakes, but also acknowledging your achievements and the hard work that led to them. When you take responsibility for your successes, you build confidence in your ability to shape your life. This confidence becomes a driving force, propelling you toward greater accomplishments. Surrounding yourself with accountability is another key element of responsibility. Sometimes it's helpful to have mentors, friends, or coaches who can offer guidance and keep you on track. Accountability doesn't mean relinquishing control, it means seeking support and perspective as you navigate your journey. It's a reminder that while you are responsible for your life, you don't have to do it alone. Taking responsibility is a daily practice. It's about consistently choosing to take ownership of your actions, thoughts, and decisions. It's about waking up each morning and asking, what can I do today to move closer to the life I want to live? It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. When you take responsibility, you stop being a passenger in your life and take the wheel. You steer with intention, purpose, and the knowledge that you have the power to create the future you desire. This journey requires patience, self-compassion, and resilience. There will be days when you stumble, moments when progress feels slow, and times when the weight of responsibility feels heavy. But remember, with each step forward, you are building a life that reflects your values, dreams, and potential. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's the key to unlocking your full potential and living a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Life often has a way of dulling our once vivid dreams and aspirations. The weight of responsibilities, the sting of failures, and the uncertainty of the future can all conspire to dim the fire that once burned brightly within us. But here's a truth that must never be forgotten: your vision, no matter how faded it may seem, still holds the potential to transform your life. To reignite your vision is to reclaim your sense of purpose, direction, and passion. It's an act of courage and renewal that sets you back on the path to fulfillment. Your vision is more than just a fleeting hope or a distant goal. It is the blueprint of the life you were meant to create. It is deeply rooted in your unique talents, values, and desires. When your vision is clear and alive, it serves as a guiding light, pulling you forward even in the face of challenges. But when that vision becomes clouded or neglected, life can feel directionless, as though you're wandering through a fog. To reignite your vision, you must first reconnect with your why. Why did this vision matter to you in the first place?